Hey guys, and welcome back to Smart Money Minds. Today is May the 22nd, 2021. We're going to be talking about just giving an update on Chinese tech stocks and what are top watch, which ones I think will bounce, and what's the overall sentiment that is in the overhang for these Chinese tech. Starting off, we're still looking at a lot of Chinese government crackdowns on the antitrust. They're still just getting ready to give out fines. The only one that really took a fine was Alibaba. And I mean, also just Chinese tech stocks are having tighter access to US markets. It's just not going really well for them. So a lot of big name institutions are still dropping stocks of those companies. However, what I do think is that even though they are weak in technical aspects, there is a bounce coming for some of these stocks, and it's going to be a 20-30% bounce, if not more, because some of them are reaching a point of capitulation and they're running out of sellers. So we're looking for a lower high in some of these patterns. And this is an opportunity to get out of your bag holds, or if you get in now, for a multi-day bounce play for some good percentage gains. Even with this overhang, some of these Chinese tech stocks are showing signs of strength. So if you look at PDD, we had a weekly inside bar post earnings, or sorry, that's JD. PDD, we had a weekly bullish engulfing candle. BILI had a weekly hammer doji followed by bullish candle here. So let's take a look at those. JD here, you see here, this is a bullish inside bar. So there was a push down, but it's created an inside bar. But on the longer term time frame, it's still a downtrend. But this is finally showing some strength. Previously, it was here, and then it got shot down. Here again, there's a little bit of bull action, got shot down. But you see the bull volume for those were quite weak. But this one actually had a little bit of strength to it. Now look at PDD. Look at this bullish engulfing candlestick. We do have earnings coming up next week. However, and it is still a steady downtrending pattern here. But we are looking at a potential falling wedge. You see here, look at the bullish volume coming in with very weak bear volume on Friday. So let's see if we can have a higher low, higher high, and break out of this falling wedge. BILI is a similar pattern, another falling wedge here, okay? But we have a doji hammer candlestick followed by this bullish candlestick here. So I mean, we're looking back here, this happened here as well, so it could be a fake out, but there is showing a little bit of strength even though it took a lower low. So I'm not saying that that these Chinese tech stocks are going to reverse trend, but we are looking for a lower high, and there are three top stocks that I'm watching for next week, and they are BABA, TAL, and TME. So why BABA here? On the weekly time frame, what I'm looking at is there's multiple things happening here. There is a clear descending wedge, okay? This is two touches, so it's not super clear, but I am seeing an ABC pattern here. ABC pattern right back to the golden pocket range. And this is also an area of confluence. 206 to 210, right around here is where a lot of trading ranges. This is resistance, this was a lot of trading range, this was the last support. Now it's coming back down to this range here. And if this is the finishing move of the ABC consolidation, then we can be looking for perhaps a 1, a 2, and maybe a move back up. But that's just in technical terms. We have to see how the overall sentiment is as well. The next one I'm looking at is TAL. So this education company, look at the area of confluence right here, around 40 to 42 range, where this is resistance, support. Now it's coming right back down to this range. it had another A, B, C move down, okay? And look at what happened last time when the volume pushed up real high. We had a bit of a volume climax, and we have this move right here where it moved back up over 30%. So that's what I'm anticipating here. Maybe not a 30% move, but perhaps a volume climax range here. Now let's look at the daily time frame. So it's sitting back here. Look at this volume on the daily. It's higher than the rest of these, and that's exactly what happened here. It capitulated, took another day to kind of settle in before the buying happened. So I'm looking here for a similar play to happen. The last stock I'm looking at is TME, and I had someone ask me about this stock this week, and I was saying, and that's how I actually got interested in it, because I haven't looked at this stock in a while, and this person mentioned it, and so I looked into it, and look at where the range is, between $13 to $14.50 here. So this is a perfect area of confluence, and it's sitting right in that zone. Double inside bar. We got daily. Look at the daily here. We got possibly, even actually, if we look even closer, we have a possible inverse head and shoulders pattern here of 1430 as the low. And what I really liked was I saw this here, bullish divergence happening. Okay, can't break to a new low. And look at the thinning out of the volume here. Thinning out of the volume on the 4 hour. This volume here. So bullish volume came in. And on Friday, the volume was quite light. We do have this upper trend line here. Or this, yeah, upper trend line. So I'm looking maybe a come down a little bit, settle in the zone, and then break out over this Kumo cloud, into this Kumo cloud, over this range here, and then we're going to be pushing back up possibly to the weekly EMA, maybe $17. That would be my first target. So how are we going to play these stocks? What I do is for TME, I already entered a small position just for sake of transparency here. I entered a small position to start. I'm going to set my stop loss very tight for minimal losses, and once the pattern confirms, starting to set a higher low and higher high, that's when you can add more. But you got to make sure you get out quickly and scale out quicker than normal, because these are still downtrending stocks. And if something happens, like a big fine, whatever, it could drop the stock even lower. So you got to be really careful about playing these stocks, making sure that you have tight stops so you don't blow up your account. In the comments below, let me know if you have shares in some of these Chinese tech stocks, and what's your game plan for just playing these, or getting out break even, or just trying to play this multi-day bounce possibly. In the comments below, tell me about it, and if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more of these videos, and we'll see you guys next time.